Thanks for joining Earth Radio. Today we have Tyler S. analyzing Cardano's performance since the recent pump. His nearby predictions may be surprising. If you like our summary videos, check out the Earth experiment at earth.io.
As you can see, for the last few weeks, Cardano has not pumped much higher. Ever since it broke roughly $1. Ever since it broke $1, it has had some nice pumps up to even $1.20, up all the way to roughly about $1.50 in a quick wick, just like the last day or two of February. But you can see the momentum has kind of slowed down a bit. And one of the first things we see, besides the fact that this parabolic trend seems to be slowing down and running out a little bit of juice for the short term, because keep in mind, ADA was making some very strong moves over the last few weeks, while altcoins were not doing well. And even Bitcoin some days. So if you remember, one of the reasons ADA has so much hype behind it right now is because it stood out. On days when Bitcoin and even some alts were just not doing that good, ADA was one of the coins that was maybe one of the only coins in the top 10 that was doing extremely well. So it's been a very strong coin. However, pumps do not last forever. Now the question we're going to be looking at here is this actually the end of this short-term move? Again, this has been going on for months at this point, and it's increased. Let's even just take a look. Even from the lows of November 2020, it's pumped over 1,500%. So nothing to complain about there. But guys, let's take a look at this. First of all, we see some absolutely massive daily bearish divergence here for ADA. And again, this kind of really started shaping up almost a month ago, like the second week of February. You can see higher highs here, and you see the RSI just getting lower and lower highs here, and they all correspond to these massive pumps here for ADA. So that's one thing we really want to take note of. But the fact that ADA is just getting very strongly pressured almost down to this 21-day right now is also not a great sign. And again, like I said, in my opinion, I personally thought even if we get one more final pump up to about $1.85 or not, I personally said even if we did do that, I think that the next swing for ADA is going to be to the downside. And I believe what we said a week or two ago was between 60 to 70 at the very lowest for a pullback. So 60 to 70 per Cardano would be roughly around that 50-day moving average right here. So it'll be very interesting to see. Again, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves because we haven't even broken below the 21-day, but we do see momentum swinging. And again, the price targets that I'm talking about now, if they do play out, it's not going to be playing out over the next 12 hours. This is more of a weekly approach. So if we are going to get that pullback, it's going to be playing out over the next few weeks, potentially the entire month of March. We had some big fundamental news with ADA within the last few days. And so, yeah, very often, sometimes what you see is a massive pump leading up to news. And then when the rollout actually happens, again, that's usually a better time for the price to actually start pulling back. And just looking on this chart, technically, in my opinion, this is long overdue. Again, I personally still think this coin is going to do very well in 2021. But like always, you need consolidations and you need healthy pullbacks.